Well, and welcome back to DRC Racing Community. We are around the historic Monte Carlo circuit today for the Grand Prix of Monaco. My name's Evan, and as always, I'm joined by the one, the only, number one. Hello, Brendan. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I am alright. We are ready for qualifying here in Monte Carlo. It is a wet start at the qualifying, but it will dry up as we get around in the session. An incident early on between TTVI Quicks and AMC F33 has actually given TTVI Quicks a 5-place grid penalty for this Grand Prix, so that is something to watch. And remember, we'll have to wait and see. Can we see the return of the King of Monte Carlo, Danny Headkemper? He is threatened to hit Jay Fletcher off into turn 1, and if he does that, that is the end of Danny in this racing league, so that is something to remember and to watch at home. We have a couple of new drivers making debuts today. We have Skelterstar, and then we have returning of Donkey back for a Women's Grand Prix.
I see someone's, there's a Ferrari very slow.
Oh, Killers is into the wall, I believe. We were actually on board with him a minute ago, but I forgot to note on it. Yeah, we get ready for Monaco. We're meant to have a full grid, but of course drivers decide they don't want to turn up anymore, as PMP Max sets the purple sector 1 here, which is and at times Karem goes quickest with a 1:22.7, which is immediately beaten by Danny Headkemper, a 1:20. Oh, which is immediately beaten by Jay Fletcher. 1:28 is the time for Jay, and of course it will dry up towards the end of the respect. Why is he in the Renault? He's meant to be in a racing point, but okay, he's driving in the Renault now.
Wasn't he in the Renault like last week?
I don't know, he just does whatever he wants at this point.
He was in the Renault last week.
Well, I guess he's in the Renault here again today, even though he's meant to be in a racing point, but sure, he doesn't know what end is up with him. Hard Apple Gamer, going 4th with a 1:22.9, followed by the Graceborg in 5th with a 1:23.6, followed by Max with a 1:23.9, and the rest of the drivers not setting lap times yet.
Some of them might not see the point.
1:22.3.
No, but some of them mightn't see the point in setting a lap, as it is wet, and it is going to get dry, as it will get drier.
There's not much point in setting a lap.
And also there's the risk of going off track and hitting a wall and ending the qualifying session early. And obviously track position is key at Monaco. If you don't have it, it's very hard to get past.
Yeah, that is a really key decision, and TTVI Quicks has decided to go out on the softs.
Oh, Jay set another fastest lap.
Jay set another fastest lap at a 1:20.6. As the Renault, of course, might have a lot of grip in the wet, as we did see a wet win for the Englishman, who's changed his flag to an Irish flag for some reason. Don't know why.
Yes, I don't know. I know it could be for comedic purposes.
Possibly, but he should realise he's not funny.
Neither are some of your memes, to be honest, but we'll let that slide.
I have to agree with you on that one, as Serveer's gone 8th. And Skelterstar has gone 5th with a 1:20.5.
Here, if we see someone else about to start a lap, we'll talk. Can you let me talk through it?
Yeah, of course, you can. As you normally give it to the benefits, so if you'd like to choose a driver, of course, go ahead.
I'm just looking for a driver who is going to be on a lap.
I believe Brian is going to be on a lap soon enough. He's actually on an out lap.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, he's... Nice, so just say, as he comes into
the pits, Jay, I believe somebody's improved again. It was AMC F33 who's gone 6th position in that racing point.
Oh, TTVI Quicks is out on the softs.
He is, so is Killers also out in the softs, so the track drying up immediately, it looks like.
Oh, it's some yellow flags.
That's just TTVI Quicks on 9th and slowly PMP Mac also going slowly. Severe has gone 5th, that's a very good time from Severe. Jay is also going to go out the soft compound tyres, I believe, very soon.
I think TDVI Quicks is struggling on these softs at the moment. Oh,
yeah,
yes,
don't think it's dry enough yet. As we, if you go on board the head camper here, and you can see still has enough grip, but the track is 100% drying up, and in 1 or 2 minutes we'll definitely see some soft runners.
I mightn't. Will I leave this lap because he's kind of messing up a lot?
I believe Karem is going to start a lap soon.
Yeah, Karem and Graceborg, who are very close together. Graceborg does let Karem through. I guess he just wants his own. You need space on track for a qualifying lap, but as he comes on to the start finish straight, plus the only place where you're really putting the power down, you're into Saint Vos. No heroics needed. Obviously, there has been incidents.
Karem here, aren't you?
Yes, I am bored with Karem.
I was just making sure of the right camera.
Now you come in turn 3. This is where Sainz made a brilliant overtake, and you need to get it right. And now you come into Casino Square. Now coming in here, you need to get the brakes. Obviously, Ricardo got past Raikkonen there, 2015, coming into the hairpin, the slowest corner, and sometimes you do right the curb if you can't quite get through the turn properly. That would be me. Now coming in here, where Hulkenberg overtook Magnussen, 2014, and now it's Karem. It's sliding a lot now, coming into a very dry part of the track as it is covered, and you might struggle on your wet tyres. As he completely skips the Nouvelle chicane, now coming around to the back.
It's an invalid lap, as we do see a lot of soft compound runners now, and TDVI Quicks is on a lap.
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, I think that's the end of it.
And that's I think the end of his lap. As I believe it's been a purple sector one for TTVI Quicks.
Yes, the track is dry now. It looks like it is dry.
The track is 100% dry as TTVI Quicks is setting purple sectors. He set a purple sector 1 and possibly a purple sector 2 as we come under the famous tunnel here in Monte Carlo.
Obviously, there was the huge crash with Schumacher and Montoya, and I think was it Alonso and maybe who was the other car? Was it Ralph Schumacher or was it just?
In which is this?
2004. Alonso had, where he sticks up the finger at the Williams.
I think it was Ralph Schumacher.
Yeah, Ralph Schumacher
comes through the final corner. What will the Red Bull set here? Possibly the fastest lap. It is a 1:16.4, which still isn't even that impressive. We know he can improve.
No, but everyone will improve.
Everybody will improve. As Jay Fletcher spun at the Nobel chicane and is into the barrier. Oh, and he's messed up the lap of Servier, or was that Killer last? It was Servier. If it was last, we would have an angry F2.
But anyways, I was planning to go on board with it. As Aradapo starts his lap and he's going to Saint Vos, he's getting right here, coming up the Beau Rivage. This is the famous section of the track. There was a 3-car crash in practice 2005 here, went into Massenet, where Sainz overtook VS. Also Casino Square, now into Mirabeau, where Rosberg
100% has a track map open, don't worry, he doesn't know this off by heart.
Yes. Now the hairpin, where you have seen some overtakes be done.
Who are you on board with?
In the Portier, Aradappel.
Oh, you could have said that.
Portier. I did!
As Killer Lance goes quickest with a 1:12.0.
We're in the tunnel now, coming to the Nouvelle chicane. You need to get it right here, just where some incidents have happened, usually involving Red Bulls. Now going to the back, and this is Louis and Piscine. Now coming in here, where Max has crashed a few times, and now going to Rascast, where Claire got a puncture. Now coming to the final corner, the Anthony No, and now you're on to the start finish straight.
And that is the best use of a track map ever, with our Apple Gamer setting a 109.6. Now that was very good. Talked through by Meme1. Killer's gone third, Max second. And everybody, the top 5 have all set dry times. And there goes Severe with a 110.7. Good lap from the Mercedes.
You see, this is why you use a track map. Just for this purpose, and this purpose only.
Well, it purely is, as I'm getting one open right now. There's a really no casino on the no hill chicane and Rascas.
Well, yeah, to be fair, I get a new casino in Maribor.
I think everybody is Danny Kemper, the king of Monte Carlo, goes quickest with a 109.3. Will he be able to take his second Monaco Grand Prix victory here at DRC in a row? PMP Mac goes third with a 110.3 for the Renault.
Oh, Donkey's P2.
Donkey has gone P2 with a 109.5. You have to wait and see. Can everybody set dry times? We haven't seen dry times from Jay Fletcher, Skelton, AMC, F33 and Fireshot Ryan, who hasn't set a time at all.
Strange. Very strange.
We wonder, will we see him get out on track or not, as Junior Spams has gone 6th. Haven't talked about him much this qualifying.
Yeah, that's a decent enough lap time for him. Like, he needs points this week.
He
and
does,
if he can get them
really
in Monaco, it's even better. Because this is arguably...
we are going to have 16 finishers in this Grand Prix, as it is Monaco. If we get 10, it would be amazing here. It's Monaco, and online racing is difficult.
Well, I think with a dry race, it should be... with a dry race, we should be... okay, it should be better than if it was wet. Because a wet Monaco race is only asking for trouble.
It really is, and even the fact that we haven't had any DNFs from that little wet patch at the start of this session actually surprises me. But
the fact that some people actually didn't go
Jay
out
Fletcher's
on
gone
track.
quickest with a 108.6. That's an amazing lap for the Renault. That is a mega lap.
What is the record on time trial for Monaco?
Oh, it's like a 104 or something.
It's like a 104. I mean, this game isn't that quite realistic. Because
no, it's just wall riding.
Yeah, because you just...
yeah. There's a trick if you go straight on at that hairpin, it will bounce you around and you'll gain about a second. As we wait and see, can Danny Kemper defeat Jay here with 2 minutes 34 to go? Now Jay will get another lap in unless he's very quick in the garage, and of course sometimes you necessarily can't be, because the game does have its own time system, of course, for getting you in and out of that garage.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, you know, because usually you always have to think how much, like, Jay may have 2 minutes, but then he has to really minus 20 seconds for getting out of the pits. You always have to minus 20 seconds off the actual time.
Yes, you do, and do you want to talk through Danny's next lap, or will I? Talk through a lap in a while.
Sure, I'll do it. Sure, I'll do it. Make more use of it.
Well, does this guy? But anyway, we will have Danny at Kemper's lap talk through. Somebody has improved. It's TTVI Quicks. He's on 7th. Personal best qualifying, possibly, for the Red Bull drivers. Karem's been held up by our Apple Gamer here. This could be a bit of a problem for Karem and our Apple. Our Apple's actually on a lap currently, and yeah, this is going to be a big problem for Karem here. He's gonna
Danny Kemper's going slow.
He is. He's just letting the gap increase, I believe. Of course, a very tight circuit around here. The last thing you want is to have some lap traffic on a possible pole lap. And here comes the Williams of Danny Kemper to set his lap. Jay, I don't think he's going to make it around.
Hey, as you're coming to turn 1, you don't want to do any heroics. You could do a Max Verstappen and just go straight into the wall. Now come up Beau Rivage and now into Massenet.
AMC F33 has gone second, sorry to interrupt you.
Massenet. Okay, now through Casino Square. Now we're coming into the Sector 2 where it is the most technical part of the track. Now you come into the hairpin where it's the slowest and you're going first gear and you have to go full lock. And now you're coming into port here. We have seen moves done there and also cars being turned on their sides. Now we're coming into the tunnel, the famous tunnel. We've had some crashes in there, even under safety cars. Now to New chicane where Ricciardo and Hamilton had incidences, as well as Hamilton and Max. Now into the back, now to Bassine, into where Max has crashed before in FP3 in qualifying.
Got third, Donkey second.
Into Rasgas, where Leclerc has pulled off moves and then ended his race. Now in the last corner, Anthony and you come across the line.
It's only second. He won't be on pole in Monaco. The King of Monte Carlo has been defeated. Can't Jay Fletcher improve? We see a tire going down the road there. Oh God.
Oh no.
We see a Red Bull Pirelli. Oh, PFP Max into the wall. Oh, he's into the wall as Skeltazar is on a lap. Fireshot Ryan's gone 7th. But Skeltazar won't get a good time. Oh, he's hit PFP.
My!
Oh my word.
Oh my.
This is a mess.
You took the,
as we see the Ferrari
right out of my mouth.
We see the Ferrari of killers. Where can he go? Only P13.
P13.
There's an absolute mess on the main straight.
Oh Lord. Well,
Danny's actually not finished. He's actually still currently on a lap. No, he's not. He's gonna give that one up. Here comes Jay Fletcher. Set a purple sector 2. Can we see 3 pole positions in a row? Sorry, no. Can we see a first pole position for Jay Fletcher in Monte Carlo? Yes, we can. 1:08.5 for Jay Fletcher. He is on pole position. De Graceburg goes 15th. I don't think we're going to see an improvement from Danny. He's 4 seconds slower. We won't see an improvement, and it is pole for Jay Fletcher.
I think the top 3 are all very close. Would be who has the better race pace. Danny might have more of a setup for the race, but obviously he'll have the problem of, well, getting past. TTVI Quicks is the TTVI Quicks.
Sorry, just over. Good, but here's the full results. Jay Fletcher on pole position. Says he's an Irish flag. He's English, and we don't like him using our flag. Danny hit Gember in second, followed by Donkey, Art Applegamer, AM, CF33, Karem, Max, Fireshot Ryan, Skeltazar, TTVI Quicks was a 5-second grid drop, PMP Mac, Junior Spams, who also was an Irish, Severe 13th, Killer Last 14th, Graceburg 15th, and Killers in 16th position.
You said 5-second penalty. It was 5 place grid penalty.
Did I? Oh, okay. Wasn't meant to.
What are you doing, Evan? Monaco and nice. Perfect.
It's absolutely amazing. Around the 3.337 kilometer circuit, 19 turns, including the famous Nobel chicane we've the tunnel. First race held here in Formula 1 was 1950, and the first real life Grand Prix that hasn't been held is 2020. 78 laps is the full race distance in proper Formula 1, but of course we will only get half of that here in Delta Racing Community. The lap record of 1:14.2 by Max Verstappen in 2018. The most wins here in Monaco is 6 by the legendary Ayrton Senna, and McLaren have the most constructors wins. But will we see a McLaren win today? No, we won't, as there's none on the grid.
Oh, you think? Well, Renault did win here with Jarno Trulli in 2004. Well, after his teammate and Michael Schumacher basically got their races ended by the Williams. So perhaps Danny Camper is going to end, I guess, Killers and, well, PMP Max races or something. I don't know.
Who's got
based on
in the
that
races,
logic.
did you say?
No, because if you base it on 2004, what I'm guessing is Jay Fletcher will win because Danny Headcamper and Karem will end PMP Mac and Killers races, based on 2004 logic.
I have no idea what this guy's on about, but anyway, so we have a couple of predictions.
Yeah,
So Headcamper wins, and that would be nice to see.
Oh.
The King of Monte Carlo will return here as he will be hunting down Jay Fletcher to turn 1, and we better hope that nothing stupid happens down into turn 1. That would be a real disappointment if these both ended their races in turn 1.
Hang on, in 2003 did Juan Pablo Montoya win? Because I think that would be the Williams win I was thinking of.
We have to wait to see as they come around. Casino. No, not Casino. Rascas for the first time.
Rascal and Anthony No.
That track map really sounding beneficial. But anyways, we get ready.
Actually, all it did was just refresh my memory. I watched a few videos about Monaco, so.
Graysburg will be the last man to get us lined up on the grid for the famous Monaco Grand Prix. 39 laps here, 19 corners as we said. Around the 3.3 kilometer circuit. As my side has gone, 5 red lights. We go racing in Monte Carlo. No, we don't. They've stalled on the grid. That's just a glitch with the game. Do not worry. We will get it underway. Now we go racing in Monte Carlo. Jay Fletcher's got an alright start. But Danny Headcamper's been pipped off the line by Donkey down into turn 1. All through cleanly, we imagine. Yes, they have been. Very clean start to this Monaco Grand Prix. Danny Headcamper all over the back of Donkey now. Up the hill and into the first real challenging corner after Sandovo. Oh, there's a bit of a crash, we believe. Junior Spams has hit Skeltazar. Black Dog was joined, and he's way too late as Art Apple Gamer goes down the outside of AMC. AMC's gone down. TVI Quicks is out of the session. We believe there was a spinning over Mayo.
Something's happening with PMP Mac. He is glitching all over the place.
He really is glitching with the yellow flag in Sector 2. That is for the incident with TTVI Quicks. Not sure what happened there. We'll try and get a replay. No, we won't get a replay up like that's the F1 game.
PMP Mac is glitching and he's living up to John Downey's reputation. I guess we have another glitchy Irish driver.
He looks okay on my screen, but we'll have to wait and see as Donkey got the jump on Danny Headcamper. The 2 Dutchies chasing after the Englishman of Jay Fletcher. Leads us around the Rascas onto lap number 2 of this Monaco Grand Prix. Of course, it will be a fastest lap, as it was lap number 1. We see any reckless moves down into Sandovo. We hope not. No, we won't. Max is in the pits, followed by Skeltazar and Killer Lass.
No heroics into Sandovo, please.
That is the F1 team radio, if you don't know what that is. But would you like to know our winners and losers of lap 1?
Yes, I shall. I shall look up the position changes. Well, I guess Killers
cut, but Apple Gamers had a massive slide coming out of the hairpin.
Star, 5-second time penalty, corner cutting.
Skeltazar's got a 5-second time penalty, and don't ask me what sort of corner cutting he did to get a 5-second time penalty around Monaco. But he did some sort of Danny Headcamper's also cut that corner, but probably only got a warning for that one.
Wasn't that like the one Hamilton did in 2016 with Ricardo?
It was, but Hamilton didn't get a penalty. Danny Headcamper locks the brakes as he's really pushing to try and get past fellow Dutchman Donkey down into Sandovo. Not close enough on this lap as Jay Fletcher's getting a 1.6 gap up the front here. We know he's a quick driver, really proving it today around Monte Carlo. But we need to wait and see and hope there are no collisions. Our Apple Gamer now is on the back of Danny Headcamper, our championship leader in the Red Bull racing car. We know the Red Bull is normally quick around here. You've seen that 2018 as our Apple Gamer nearly gets a massive slide coming over that bump. Most drivers choose to dodge that one, but our Apple Gamer hasn't. Is it a quicker line dodging it, or would you be quicker as going over
bit
of a touch between Art Apple and Aaron, as Aaron's received a penalty there. Aaron, of course, being AMC F33. And that is a really cool name to say, I have to admit that one. As PMP Max going to look to get past Fire Shot Ryan. Not quite close enough yet, but hopefully gets past soon. Well, not hopefully, but you know what I mean. Now up the front is increasing more and more as Karem received a penalty for a corner cut. We were actually on board with him for that one. That was a really bad corner cut. He's going to try to get past AMC here. Probably into Sandoval. Of course, overtaking not the easiest task on your hands here in Monte Carlo.
If you're going to let me get back to my point about winners and losers, I guess based on positions gained, based on positions gained, there's very killers. But reality is probably Donkey getting P2 off the line.
PMP Mac actually up 2 positions as well. I thought he dropped some, but he did have that spin at the end of qualifying, taking out himself and Skeltazar.
Yeah, and I guess
go for a move on fire shot. Ryan, no, backs out as they do go into the Grand Hotel.
Well, our big losers are probably Max, Skeltazar, and Lasse.
Yes, they are, as they did. They were involved in collisions on lap 1, and of course the real loser here's GTVI Quicks all the way down and out of this Grand Prix.
I think it's actually nearly a 2-stop round here if you start the softs or something.
Could be a 2-stop. Not quite sure. The strategy's yellow flag in sector 2. Has somebody gone off? Oh, there's a slow Haas of the Graysborg. I wonder did he tap that inside wall down at the Nobel chicane?
And let me see, did he get damage?
Doesn't look like
I can't
it.
really see.
No, doesn't look like it.
No damage. Although I have to say
Spinala TV saying how many times got the safety car out already. We actually haven't had a safety car, which is probably the most surprising thing you'll ever see. We can get safety cars in Paul Ricard, but can't get them in Monaco. That's DRC for you. Azard Apple Gamer is
yes.
He's got to try to get past Danny Headcamper.
This league defies logic.
It really does.
Yes, there's no law.
The cars very, very close as they come down into the tunnel. Of course, going through Portier and down into the no-foul chicane. Of course, corner names a key factor here. Actually, no.
Oh, Danny Headcamper.
Danny's got a penalty.
Got
3-second penalty. Somebody saying you probably know who I am. I'm gonna be 100% honest. No idea.
Spinala TV.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Karem, but he's currently racing, so it can't be him. As
what if it's
Karem's
like
actually into the pits as we.
Brother?
Karem's probably into the. Oh, it's Lucas. How was I meant to know that? Anyways, Karem is probably into the pits here. Probably he is into the pits. Okay, the comments just have completely thrown me off. He actually had front wing damage there, Brendan. He's getting that changed, and I believe he might come out just in front of Max.
Oh,
Severe's clipped the wall on the outside. He's clipped the wall there on the outside of Casino. Of course, everyone does think this hairpin's Casino. It's actually back up at the top of that hill.
No, this is that hairpin usually doesn't have like a name. It's just called hairpin, but
it's called Grand Hotel. It says on the track.
Yes,
but of course,
Grand Hotel. But usually because there's actually a hotel just there. Because I've seen a video where someone is actually at the hotel, so they just look where they're just looking at TV, then they just turn their heads to see the cars going to hairpin.
As we have a great aerial shot of P&P back here in the Renault. This is a really fabulous camera. We hope to see this one back as they come round through the Rascas. There goes the helicopter camera. There's an amazing shot as AMC is into the pits and going on the medium compound tyres. Could he get to the end on this compound?
No, he's definitely doing a 2-stop. If you're going to go for a 1-stop, you're going to try make the softs go as long as they can, and then probably go on hard.
Yellow flags in sector 3. We'll have to see what happened here. Nothing too major as we do go on board with Killer Lass. Absolute charging, trying to catch up to the Alfa Romeo of Skeltazar. Oh, P&P Max received a penalty. He's trying to go around the outside. He's been touched by Junior Spams. Junior Spams gone down the inside of the Irishman. This is not a clever part of the track to go side by side through, but they are side by side now. P&P Max trying to make the move on fire shot Ryan. P&P Max trying to make the move done on fire shot Ryan. Oh, he's hit Junior Spams. Junior Spams has the worst internet I have ever seen. And he has now got past the Irishman.
Does John J. Downey just only play Gran Turismo?
Oh, here comes Killers. Oh, they've touched coming through to the back. That is a stupid move by AMC F33. But they've touched coming through to back. Killers has damage now. And if they wanted to both be pounded up against the wall, they were going the right way about it. Oh, Apple Gamer's got past Danny and Kemper. He's made a bit of a mistake. Going up the hill and into Mazenay. They've both I'm not sure if they've touched, but our Apple Gamer is now into the podium positions. Junior Spams trying to get past
Daniel Kemper, who actually won here despite Dark FIFA dominating the season, last season.
He brought a challenge to him after this Monaco Grand Prix, of course, Abu Dhabi being a reminder of that.
Yes, that was where all the tensions came to a head.
It was an amazing Grand Prix. Severe tried to make a move. Oh, Fireshot Ryan and Junior Spams have had a collision at the Novel chicane, and Fireshot Ryan goes into his Season 4 self and absolute slams Junior Spams into the wall. We're not gonna look at that one again because that is a stupid incident. Well, yeah, we can't, but we're gonna choose not to. As PMP Mac is now going to try to get past Junior Spams. They both have damage, and Junior Spams, I'm not sure whether he pitted as Danny. He throws it into Sandabod, side by side up the hill. They're going to go as AMC sets the fastest lap. What's going to happen here? PMP Mac goes round the outside of Junior Spams and is up into third position.
Severe could take the pair of them.
Severe could take the pair of them, but he's actually going to back off and go for possibly the cleverest decision all day. Of course, Severe, one of our more sensible drivers, and doesn't like to go down the inside of Fireshot Ryan at the Novel chicane. Going down the inside of Fireshot Ryan as the Novel chicane is another definition for a disaster waiting to happen.
No, that is called I've heard me say, "Excuse me, Lord, I want to die today."
I'm not going to disagree with that, but as Karem has actually jumped Danny in the pit stops, he hasn't jumped out Apple Gamer, but he's jumped as Williams' teammate of Danny hit Kemper, and now Fireshot Ryan is going to look to make a move on Max here. Will we see a second collision into the Nobel chicane? Max leaves in the space, but he's not close enough. The 2 leaders into the pits.
Where are they going to come out now?
I believe Jay is out in first, and PMP Mac will come in second position, which leaves a Renault 1-2. Oh, AMC is going to look to get past Severe down into the Sandoval here. He's going to go up the hill, neck and neck with him, basically pushing the Mercedes.
Is he going to do a science?
He's going to do it into Mazenay. That's an awesome move.
He's done the reverse science.
That's a mega move by AMC. Oh, yellow flags in Sector 1. We're going to have a look to see what's happened here. It just looks like a precaution. Oh no, Max is going slowly. Yeah, he's got a bad exit out of that pit lane. I wonder if he tapped that wall on a pit exit, which is a very easy mistake to make.
Strange. I actually haven't made that mistake.
As we look at an Irish civil war about to brew up here, PMP Mac versus AMC F33. Of course, AMC has pitted, PMP Mac hasn't. We'll get the pit stops up for you now to show who has pitted. Everyone except PMP Mac, Severe and the Graysborg have all made at least one stop. Some will have to make second.
Very interesting. Oh, a bit touching.
Very, very close as we have a yellow flag in Sector 2. Not sure what that's off. Severe is into the pits. They're going to go side by side down into Sandoval. It's going to be AMC versus PMP Mac. AMC gets 2 positions in 2 laps and goes into second position in this Grand Prix.
Now that is how you do heroics into Sandoval.
He's on a different strategy. He is on the mediums, but so are Apple Gamer and Dan.
Lord, could you just let me finish one joke?
I'm worried about the joke, though.
No, I'm just saying that. No, that is how you do heroics into Sandoval. Not try to commit a mass murder.
Oh, virtual safety car. Karem's out. Karem is out of the Grand Prix. I am not sure what's happened. He's gone off.
Is it Spinala?
He has gone off down where Nico Rosberg pulled off in 2016 qualifying. I think he's made a crash.
2014, Evan.
Yes, he has. Was that 2014?
Yes.
Oh, he's gone off into Mirabeau.
2016 is where he had virtually no pace and got overtook by the other Nico on the line.
No, I mean qualifying. But anyways,
Yeah, I
Carem is
know,
out.
but
That is the main
the
thing.
weekend.
Carem is out. That is the main thing we need to focus on here. He is out of this Grand Prix and will not be a double points finish for the Williams today.
Hang on, who's pitted?
PMP Mac is into the pits.
Oh, he's going to benefit from this now.
He really is. This is going to definitely help PMP Mac. We don't really have him in the commentary box with us, but of course we were going to try and get a different driver, but of course nobody would.
Yeah, well, that's our luck.
As where will PMP Mac come out? He's going to Skeltazars into the pits. He's going to come out in front of Severe and come back out in P7, which is a boost for PMP Mac. We'll go back and see how he's getting on as Donkey in the Greysborg. Donkey has gone down the inside of the Haas. An easy move for the Toro Rosso.
Oh, Donkey's on the hard. I think he's going to try the one-stop.
He's going to try the one-stop. So was Carem. But Carem had a collision, of course, into Mirabeau. Fireshot Ryan gets his teammate Skeltazar, and Killers is also into the pits.
Wait, AMC F33 is the leader.
AMC F33, he's gone down the inside of Jay Fletcher. We've completely missed that, as AMC takes the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix. A win on debut would be an absolute mega result for the Racing Point. Of course, AMC is meant to be Jay's teammate, but Jay decided he was going to take matters into his own hands and go in the Renault.
I guess he chose one Irishman over the other.
He did, and AMC F33, it could have been a 1-2 for Racing Point here, but Jay has decided to go in the Renault, and he is now in P2. Danny Head Kemper's got past the Greysborg as well. Of course, the Greysborg, one of our slower drivers, and he actually pitted on lap 1 as well. That's no offence to the Greysborg, by the way, but Danny is what's known as the King of Monte Carlo, but he's not the king today.
Not even sure he's well, I guess he's only the prince.
He's not even on the podium. Of course, different strategies. Azard Apple Gamer is now on the back of Jay Fletcher. We know these two have a slight touch of bad blood, but we're gonna hope that it doesn't come to a head here, as they're very close to each other. No, there's safety car. We have a safety car. Killers is out.
Oh, Greysborg's on the benefit.
Killers is out of this Grand Prix. We're most likely going to see some pit stops from everybody, I imagine.
I guess some people might try going hard.
Oh, that's a nasty collision for Killers as AMC. He's just hit the wall. We'll go on board with Donkey here and show you where Killers has gone off. Yeah, he's just tapped a wall at the end of that chicane.
Oh, Jay Fletcher and Aaron Apple are
staying out. AMC into the pits now, which could benefit him here. He's on the mediums.
What?
He's going on to the mediums.
Wait, did he pit lap 1?
No, he didn't. He pitted about 5 laps ago, but he actually taps that inside wall. PMP Mac now, the lead Irishman, up to 5th. Azard Apple's gone.
Strange.
AI, so has Jay Fletcher.
Spams.
Junior Spams speeding in the pit lane. The Haas have gone for a double stack here, and it's benefited them.
It's not Junior Spams, it's Junior Spam L2.
We call them Junior Spams, but it's actually not Junior Spams, it's Junior Spam. We're going to stick with Junior Spams. Killer Lass also in the pits for a front wing change. So is Skeltazar in for, I believe, his 3rd stop of the day.
Wait, Junior Spam L2? Is he just spamming the brake button?
Oh yeah, on a PlayStation controller, that is the brake. That could be the name. There could be a hidden meaning. I've seen weirder things. Very creative if it is, but we'll just leave that one to him, as AMC has come out in 7th position behind Severe. Severe having a good race so far. Skeltazar's got a 5-second penalty for crossing the pit exit line.
Oh wait, hang on. Who is our new safety car driver? Is it Darth FIFA? Is it going to be Thomas?
No, Darth FIFA is actually racing again. He races in the Toro Rosso team now. We do need a new safety car driver.
Wait,
this is
not there this week.
No, he's not, because he's other stuff to do. He's racing in an Indy 500, actually. Or an Indy 250
okay.
for
Wait,
FDRS.
so
Jay Fletcher's lost 7th and 8th gear. Oh no.
what?
Did we see
what?
the reminisce of Ayrton Senna? I'm pretty sure he was stuck in a gear
Brazil.
or something.
That was
that
Brazil.
Still
Brazil.
stuck in a gear.
Brazil.
AMC says my leg hurts, so I'm AI. We're on lap 15. So.
Well, Daniel Ricciardo. Hey, can you let me speak?
You keep overcutting me, but sure we'll leave it.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, I'm kidding. Go on.
No, but yeah. So Ayrton Senna Brazil 1981. Michael Schumacher was Spain 1994. He was stuck in 5th gear and got 2nd. And I think Daniel Ricciardo, he was in the 2018 Monaco Grand Prix.
Yeah, he had an engine failure or something.
Like, yes, he could only use 1st to 6th gear, and he had to move his brake bias a good few percent, like 7-8%. You'd only go 2 or 3% max. You'd only 2 or 3% of a difference.
But that's a big loss for Jay Fletcher, because although it is Monaco, you still do need 7th and 8th gear. That is kind of a necessity.
Yes, you only have it in the start-finish straight, and then on the tunnel straight.
And up the hill. No, up the hill's only 6th gear, but still, it's still a big loss. Even if you do get that extra speed to do with DRS, you're still going to be maxing out on both straights. But this will play into the hands of our championship leader, our Apple Gamer here. As Jay having a problem.
My question is, in an online race, how do you get a gear failure?
Maybe it's a technology problem. Maybe his racing wheel or something is broke. Jay, if you'd like to tell us what happened in the comments, that would be very beneficial.
In the game? No, but it's in the game, isn't it?
I've no idea.
Because on a racing wheel, you just have your little you click it, gear up, click it, gear down.
He might use in buttons, the game though. Oh no, he doesn't. He has a glitch. It's a glitch. He's stuck in 5th. No, you're in 3rd gear on my screen.
No, he's 3rd, 2nd, 1st.
Yeah, he says he's stuck in 5th. So this is a glitch. This is a real glitch, and this is a real fault of Codemasters. Oh, he's AI. That's why. This is a big problem for the Renault, and most likely going to lose the race lead, being stuck in 5th gear. But he could do what the legendary Ayrton Senna did and manage to keep out this race.
Or even Michael Schumacher and just get a good result.
Yeah, points would dear. Oh dear, PMP Max hit Danny Hechamper.
Did you really have to do that?
I don't know what's happened. He doesn't seem to have damaged, but it's a 5-second time penalty now, as we most likely would see the safety car in this lap. Jay saying he's screaming, and Aaron saying his leg's gonna die. So both possible race winners, all have problems. Safety car is in this lap, so the man who could win this Grand Prix.
You should not be going 70 kilometers an hour or 69 kilometers an hour in 5th gear.
No, you certainly shouldn't, but he's stuck in 5th gear, so this will be a big problem for Jay Fletcher. We'll have to watch how this happens. Here we go, we go green, we go racing in Monaco, and our Apple Gamer is not going to be dilly-dallying down this main straight. He's going to try round the outside on Jay Fletcher. Now up the hill they go, they've touched, and that could have been a big problem, but our Apple Gamer catches the car. Up the hill we go. Donkey's going to look to benefit from these two going side by side. Jay managing to hold this lead out, of course, using his expertise in sim racing to keep this as Severe has got a move done on the Graysborg.
Oh dear, just look how much he slides.
Oh, look how slow Jay has to go here. He's never going to make it to the end. AMC and Severe's gone down the inside of AMC. AMC's nearly spun.
His gear problems are gone.
Sorry to overcut you there, but AMC's nearly lost 2 positions. He got a penalty, and we did have a brief yellow flag. His gear problems are gone. He's down into 2nd gear. He's back up and running in the Renault.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So that means now our Apple's chances of winning this race have nearly went up in smoke.
They really have, as Jay is really quick around here, we do gotta admit. But our Apple could still get a move done, as he is also a quick driver, but Donkey is definitely going to benefit from these two running side by side. And here they go, down the main straight. Jay Fletcher is managing to get up. I don't believe he can go higher than 6th gear, but of course you don't really need to go higher than 6th gear if you get certain exits down that main straight.
Watch.
But here comes our Apple Gamer. Up to Mazanet. He's gone down the inside of the Englishman. He's nearly pushed him into a wall. Benjamin Bulwark takes the lead in the Monaco Grand Prix in the Red Bull. The championship leader will increase his lead. Yes, it was a very nice move. Jay needs to try his best not to hit him now, as AMC's getting back past Severe. Danny hit Kempers now onto the back of the Benjamin train. Jay's hit the wall. Jay has tapped the inside wall.
It's alright, he's alright. No damage.
He's alright, but he still tapped a wall. As Donkey's now going to look to try and make a move down the inside. No, pulls out of the move. That's a clever decision by the Dutchman.
It makes more sense for him to just keep this P3 because track position is king here. And he knows he doesn't have any more stops to make.
But the thing here is, Brendan, Donkey is only doing this for a one-off, I believe. Possibly more. He's not really a championship contender, but of course a win at Monaco is amazing no matter what driver you are. Yellow flag in sector 3. It's been a bit of a collision. Max is around at the Raskas.
Oh.
Killer Lass has hit him. Yellow flag in sector 3. Max's race has gone up in smoke just like his brakes has.
Well, that's...
Oh, our Apple Gamer's down the inside. Jay Fletcher's gone around the outside of our Apple Gamer. Takes the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix again. These two side by side. Donkey's going to look to get in on this action. The Red Bull and the Renault. The Red Bull, of course, using to be a Renault powered car. It's now powered by the Honda engine. AMC's gone down the inside of his fellow Irishman. PMP Max trying to get a switchback down. Here we go. These two don't want to touch, of course. We're going to go on board with Severe here to see as PMP Mac and AMC are side by side into the tunnel. What can happen here? Apple Gamer's taking the lead of the Grand Prix. He's got a penalty side by side still of the two Irishmen. We have a battle on our hands.
Oh no, this is going to end badly. This is going to end badly.
Oh, he's nearly around. It has ended badly.
I knew that was
fire shot.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, PMP Mac's out. Oh no, he's no front wing.
What are you doing, Jack?
He has, yes.
Jack.
And that has been the biggest mistake by a Jack since the Titanic. We have a safety car in Monaco. That's possibly the worst reference I've ever made. As we have another safety car. I have no idea what he was doing there. AMC saying sorry, but still, that is... It was a great battle.
Jack!
Up until to
that was the last place you go side by side.
It was a great battle, I have to admit, until to back.
Yeah, but... yes, you don't go
Aaron
side by side to
in
the
chat.
back unless...
Jack is now taking Zanger to the chat, so that won't be shown.
No, I
Jay still
doesn't. See it,
still doesn't have 7th and 8th. Oh, he's nearly hit Hard Apple piling on the brakes there. Not a clever move.
If Jay was in the lead, we'd have a Renault sandwich.
Oh, you're big into your sandwiches, aren't you?
It's an easy joke to make, Evan. It's a bit of a joke.
It's a classic Meme 1 joke. But anyways, we are moving swiftly on because we've both made terrible references in the last 5 minutes. Danny's nearly hit Donkey, and that absolutely made me jump, and I had no idea why. As it's Monaco, everybody's basically been hitting each other. Hard Apple's nearly dummy Jay into the pits. That was a very sneaky move by Benjamin. Oh, Surveyor's in. For a front wing change, looks like. This will promote Killer Lass up into 9th, and Max back into the points after a spin at the Raskas. AMC in the chat saying, sorry I was ahead, it's impossible to go around there. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
We've discovered that twice this evening. First Killers and Fire shot Ryan, then we had the Irish Civil War.
Yes, that's the biggest casualty to this country since that damn Civil War.
That's the biggest tragedy to this country since Thierry Henry. But anyways, we're going to ignore my terrible football references and get back to the one thing that matters here.
Don't you mean your page being created?
We move on, but Well,
Just
to
kidding.
be honest, we move on as AMC says too wide from the corner before the hairpin. Yeah, we were on board with you for that, and we seen
The
that,
fact you're able to go
we called it, and we knew it was going to end up like that.
more like I called it.
Well, yeah, I was too busy commentating on the action. As we have another beautiful helicopter shot for our Apple Gamer. Safety car will be in this lap, and we hope to keep this helicopter shot. The helicopter shots are very, very nice on this game, and we do hope to get more of them. Let's look how close Jay is.
Well, they can end it now for F1 2020, but F1 2021, that is your...
This is stupid by the two leaders. They're going to crash, and that is going to end up in tears. Yep, 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with Jay Fletcher. And maybe I should start predicting the lotto numbers as Jay Fletcher... No, our Apple Gamer gets a big kick out of the back of the Rascass, or the last corner. Junior Spam and Killer Lass. Getting 3-second time penalties. Jay is going to look to make a move. Still doesn't have 7th or 8th gear. Remember, the Greysporg also getting a penalty. Let's look at AMC on the back of Danny Head Kemper. AMC really becoming the overtaken man here in Monaco. Oh, he's gone down the inside. The Grand Hotel hairpin. Oh, that was nearly the second stupid move from AMC in a row. Killer Lass to be given another penalty. Oh, PMP Max off. Well, he's not off, but he was slow through that hairpin. Probably trying a move on the Greysporg, which was fairly stupid. Oh, Jay Fletcher really laggy through that corner.
No, PMP Mac, CEO of doing stupid moves.
Yeah, he really is.
Jack,
he really is to make some stupid moves.
Jack, if you're watching this, please order a brain, even if it's a wish.
No, stop. Benjamin Bulwark's brother, or our Apple Gamer's brother, saying, bro, Jay hit Ben and Ben gets penalty. Okay, as we do have Severe in the pits again. No, Killer Lass is in the pits this time for another front wing change. Jay up into 6th. Is this gearbox working? It is. He's back into 7th gear. We'll have to see, does he have 8th gear available, but his car is back in ship shape. Severe is now going to try. He's made... Oh, they're side by side into Mazanet. Severe in the Greysporg, showing PMP Mac and AMC how it's done and how not to crash. Lass has said, what a crap race, but said it way more aggressively. As we wait and see the battle up the front between Jay and Art Apple. We know these two have some bad blood, to say the least.
Evan censoring these comments like China censor that thing this never happened in 1989.
AMC's got a penalty. Yellow flag in sector 2. Donkey's around. Donkey is around. We've completely missed that. He's hit the wall in the Nobel chicane, and he's gone from P3 to P12 quicker than anything. As Killer Lass is down the side compound tires. I was going to make a reference, but
he doesn't have damage. He doesn't.
I believe he hit the inside wall with his back left tire. That's an easy mistake to make.
That's just painful. Why does that wall just have to stick out like that? It's just sticking out like a sore thumb. You just hit it and then you're around.
Benjamin Bulwark saying, wasn't Jay dead? And no, he wasn't dead. And I don't know why you would say something like that as he goes down the inside. He's about to kill his career as he nearly just hit Benjamin Bulwark. And that was a very poor timed joke. But we see Danny Head Kemper now, the King of Monte Carlo, up into the podium. We've another helicopter shot.
Evan, you censored comments like you're China censoring that incident in 1989.
I have no idea what you're on about, but
Tiananmen Square.
Why do you bring up that stuff on Racing League commentary, Brendan? Can we not just concentrate on the action? As here comes Jay Fletcher coming to the back of our Apple Gamer. Please mute your microphone. As we were gonna wait and see, can Jay get a move done on our Apple Gamer? Mate, this is PG content. You can't say that stuff. As AMC's gonna look to make a no. As AMC is gonna try and get past Danny Head Kemper here. He's not gonna get the job done as Jay is back paddling. That's a great camera of nothing. But Jay is now also going to try. Can he try a move down? He tried one before. We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, AMC
Oh, they
F33
touched.
trying to switch. Looking
He's trying to
for
switch
around
back
the
on
outside.
Danny. Can't get it done down the tunnel. Can AMC get a move? Fire shot Ryan up to 5th.
That's very impressive. We'll look at some more. Let's see who's gained the most positions, I guess, now.
Jay's
I
into the
would
lead.
say-
Why does he keep making moves when we are not looking? Jay's into the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix. He's got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting.
It's like cars like the TV, you just don't see it.
Yeah, and Benjamin Bulwark's brother being really stupid in the comments.
2 times am I right? What? I am confused.
Of course,
Physical confusion.
that is
What?
a joke we aren't going to explain currently. But that is a poor tasted joke, and of course ruins the whole atmosphere of racing, considering his brother is currently being beaten by Jay Fletcher.
Yeah.
And we wait and see AMC trying to get past Danny Kemper down into the tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, them kind of jokes are not exactly ones you want to make.
Somebody saying show the penalties, please. There's a lot of them. That's all I'm going to say. There is a lot of them.
Yes,
as AMC is going to try and make a move down past Danny Kemper as we get another helicopter camera. The game has clearly heard my pleas for them. AMC getting another Excuse me, AMC getting another
Another penalty,
Oh,
do you
Sector
mean?
3! PMP Mac is into the wall to make his day even worse. He's just had a bad race. Do Jay and Benjamin have equal amount of penalties? If you could check that first,
sorry. You have a message up for review. I think someone is swearing in Dutch.
Yeah, we've no idea what that means, so we're just gonna mute that.
Yes, so much censorship. You think you're in North Korea.
Yeah, but we have to wait and see. Look how close AMC is to Danny Kemper. Really trying to make a move, as we do have
Jay does have a
laps
penalty.
remaining.
Jay has a penalty, but Art Apple has like 8 seconds of penalties.
Art Apple having more penalties than Jay, but he's dropping kind of off the back of the Renault. This is what's going to happen between the front two.
Oh, yes,
Another
yellow
yellow flag in
flag.
sector 2.
Oh, there's
crash! Severe
the
and Max have crashed. Severe and Max have crashed down at the Nobel chicane.
How is PMP Max still in the points? Oh, he's got damage.
He's got maximum damage coming through.
PMP Mac. Just when I say how is he actually in the points, he
gets
just
damaged.
damages his wing.
That's I believe one of the first commentator. Oh, he's just planted the Graysborg into the next gear. That is a move that is not allowed in league racing. Fire shot Ryan's hit the wall and possibly going to lose a position to Junior Spam. Could get a first. Would this be his first points of the season?
This race is for PMP Mac is frankly worse than what? Well, how his arm looked after that.
No,
after
stop.
he filmed that day.
He fell off his bike.
Sorry.
Such a big deal. As AMC is going to try to get past Danny Kemper.
Yeah.
AMC cuts that corner every single time. How has he not learnt? Yellow flag in sector 3. We believe something's happened. No, nothing's happened. The stewards just got bored, as we do have 11 laps to go.
Did he just cut that corner again?
AMC really pushing to try and get past the King of Monte Carlo, Danny Kemper. And if you're wondering why we call him that, is because he is dominant around here, apart from today, where he is still in P3, but possibly could be P4. But of course AMC does have a lot of penalties. They come down into Mazanet, pushing the Williams around and nearly pushing him into the wall. Stuck in second gear. This is not a clean battle at all. Is he gonna go for a dive down in to the second sector?
We're seeing
A
a
lot
lot
of
of
lockups here today.
Predict from our adaptive gamer. I'm seeing a few lockups.
Definitely, but we're still going to go on board now. With AMC F33. What can he do? Is Donkey gets a penalty. He's up to 9th again after that incident, which was a really unfortunate incident for him. Down the inside goes AMC. Stupid move. Hits the wall. Wing damage. Danny's got a penalty. And that's the second stupid move by AMC.
And frankly, the
he's into the wall again.
Well, maybe the fifth.
Oh, he's going to be out of this race. He is out of this race.
Where's safety car? Q safety car.
And AMC F33 has forgotten what the left pedal meant. It is the brake. And he is out of this Grand Prix. Oh, damage for Skeltazar, who tried to go around the outside of Junior Spams.
How are we not getting a safety car?
This will promote Donkey into P8, and I have no idea why we aren't getting a safety car. We've got green flag. We move on. PMP Max into the pits. He's putting on the soft compound tire.
How did we get?
We got a safety car for something that wasn't even an incident.
Like Karem. Wasn't he like
PMP
out
Max
of the way?
spun and we got a full safety car.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
PMP Max has dropped a 10th due to a pit stop, but he's going to go for a fastest lap attempt, I imagine. As this has given Danny 12 seconds to fire shot Ryan behind to get a podium here. First podium of the season for Danny, and it will be great to see. Aaron saying, don't kick me from the league. Don't know why, but anyways, we will see. We will see if Danny. Go on.
Oh dear! How many stupid moves have Irish drivers made today? I'm counting about 5. I think it's about 5, 6.
According to Junior Spams and Jay Fletcher, they're Irish as well when they're anything but. They're more Irish than the Americans.
Yes, sure. Mothers, sisters, aunts, cats.
Okay, that's enough. Nobody else gets that joke apart from Irish people watching. But anyways, we move on. Fire shot Ryan and Junior Spams, the two Alfa Romeos. This is a good time to make one of your more Alfa Romeo sandwich jokes. Skeltazar's just punted Junior Spams into the wall.
And there goes my...
there goes your Alfa Romeo sandwich. You can tell this is a really dirty race when moves like that happen. But the Alfa Romeo's 4th and 5th and gonna gain a load of points. The constructor standings, of course, these two drivers filling in for Matthias Gamer and Levi Vogelaar, but doing a good job, have to admit, although they're probably going to crash now that I've said that. Aaron saying, can I race next week? I'm sure you can. But here we go. 8 seconds the gap up the front now between Jay and Ardapple. And you said the one stop wouldn't work. It certainly has here.
It's strange. I thought it was. I thought usually did something like a two-stop.
Max has spun again, and he's now going the wrong way, which is great to see.
Speaking of going the wrong way, a certain time trial, I actually did a properly good lap of Monaco, going backwards. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying you
don't need to know right now. I'm joking. Junior Spams into the pits in P9.
You can't do it.
Like Alastair's back up to P8 and it's going to get points here today after facing the wrong way multiple times.
Yes. He is somehow, despite that, he's in the points.
The fact we have 12 finishers is actually surprising for Monaco. Of course, we do have 6 laps to go. But,
yeah. Virtual safety car. Max is out. I
just spoke so soon.
Evan, can you just not speak?
Max, I'm sorry. I really am. We only will have 11 finishers now with 6 laps to go. As the two Alfa Romeos are together, 2 Mercedes together, and 2 Haas.
Hang on. Can we stop for a second? Our adaptive gamer, he's 13 seconds behind.
Fire shot Ryan's into the pits. I don't know why. Yeah, our Apple Gamer's gone 12 seconds behind Jay.
He's got a wing change. It's a wing change.
It's a wing change for Fireshot Ryan, which will promote Donkey back up to 5th. He's put him back up to 5th. That's a
Still gonna kill him.
that's a
How is
great
P&P
comeback.
Mac in P7?
P&P Mac. Oh, he's now behind Fireshot Ryan, and the only thing I can say about this is it's more than likely gonna end in another front wing change for one of them. Aaron's saying, what do you think of our fight? It was a very good fight until you punted him. But,
Yes.
TTVI Quicks watched this whole race. He retired on lap 1.
I know we did get some decent racing.
As P&P Mac versus Fireshot Ryan, Skeltazar with an absolute amazing result in P4. Someone saying Jay has to be disqualified. Jay didn't do anything. I know you're being a good brother and representing your brother, but Jay hasn't did anything out of the ordinary here.
No, he has been clean. He's only got
Surprisingly
one
clean.
penalty.
The Junior Spams receives a penalty, and of course make sure to vote for Driver of the Day. A lot of good results here. Could vote for Skeltazar or even Killer Lass with a good result.
Oh dear, contact between the Hasses.
Oh, contact between the Hasses. Of course, it's the battle of
Haas
points, so it's not about getting double points.
Haas touching another Haas up the Haas. Oh dear,
No,
that does
can't
not
say
sound
that.
good.
As now, look at the two Hasses, the Graysborg and Junior Spams going up the hill. This could end very, very poorly. Round the outside goes Junior Spams. What an overtake by Junior Spams! That's a
Well,
mega
he-
overtake.
That's he's done a science, and then does a lockup, like every other driver here.
BBTTJ Bulwark saying your minds are changed. You see Benjamin's on board. Well, of course we can't see Benjamin's on board as
We will
that's
see
physically
afterwards,
impossible.
alright?
We'll see after the race, but I can't imagine Jay deserves to be disqualified. As,
I don't know.
We go back to
Well-
the Hasses battle. The Mercedes are about to battle. Killer Lass and Severe, of course, friends off the track. Will they be friends on the track? We'll have to wait and see. 4 laps to go. As now the two Hasses are catching up to the Mercedes. Fireshot Ryan set the fastest lap. And that has just broken the real race life lap record. So congrats to Fireshot Ryan for that one. As we're going to have a team at Jace. Fletcher has been given a penalty for corner cutting a fight up. The Graysborg's out. Down the inside goes Junior Spams on Killer Lass. Killer Lass has lost 2 positions in 2 corners. I've no idea what happened to the Graysborg, but I'm sure we will get to see that one after the race.
Haas, hang on. You're just having Haas v Mercedes. This is a battle you would never see in real life. This is strange.
Art Apple's into the pits. Art Apple Gamer is into the pits. He's from wing damage. What has happened there? But Danny Kemper's up to 2nd position. I have no idea what's happened there between Benjamin Bulwark, but he's into the pit lane. And there was another Mercedes sandwich for you to joke about here, Brendan. This Junior Spams is all over the road. He goes down the inside of Darren Surenberg, and he's just spun.
Oh, there. And there goes my joke. I was just about to make a sandwich-rich energy joke.
Art Apple Gamer is now in 5th position. As he's
That's
just
about to say,
taps
you
the
have your
wall.
fam-
He has dropped
to say, you can
so many positions. Look who's on the podium. Skeltazar.
Skeltazar.
Skeltazar is on the podium.
What is this race? What is this race? First of all, how is P&P Mac B7 despite making
Multiple
as bad a
mistakes.
decision? Yes, multiple mistakes. And, well, I don't even know.
We're gonna ignore that one and we'll go back to the battle between Junior Spams and Killer Lass here. The battle for P9 with 2 laps to go. Of course, both going to get guaranteed points as we do only have 10 finishers here today. And I said 10 finishers would be a treat. It certainly is. Jay dive bombed Benjamin and cut the chicane and drove away. Like just a minute ago? There were 12 seconds. If you could tell us when that was, that would be amazing.
Yes,
Junior Spams.
I send the clip
Oh, he's
to
hit
either
Lass.
me or Evan.
He's hit
What
last.
happened?
No, it wasn't too bad a collision, but he's going to try go for a switchback on Killer Lass, of course. 2 laps to go. They don't want to end the race.
What's happened to Glass?
I have no idea. He's going to be lapped by Jay Fletcher in a minute. As Hard Apple Gamer gets past Donkey for P4, but has a lot of penalties. This is not going to help his championship lead at all. This will only...
No, wait. He served just 5 seconds, though.
But he has another 5 seconds. He got 3 seconds for coming out of the pit lane that time, I know. That's happened. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Killer Lass is slowing down on the middle of the circuit. Jay's into the pits.
Oh, our Apple touched the
Danny
wall with the rear tire.
the king of Monte Carlo, is going to take the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix. Or will he? This is going to be so close. We're going to have a battle to the end here. Why is Jay and Art Apple pitting? Danny Kemper takes the lead in Monte Carlo as he gets a big slide.
Did Jay have to pit for wing?
I think Jay had to pit for another set of tyres. Or for wing. Danny takes the lead in Monaco. What has happened to Jay?
He hardly got a puncture.
Did he get a puncture? I don't know. I didn't see. But we're going to have a scrap to the end. The king of Monte Carlo versus Jay Fletcher here. This has thrown an alright spanner into the works as Hard Apple Gamer gets past Skeltazar. But we kind of seen that one coming. Here comes Jay, going to try to get past Danny Kemper. He's going to have to go the long way around as he squeezes him, squeezes. Oh, doesn't get it done. Could you check penalties for Danny and Jay? Because this is really throwing a spanner into the works. We're going to have a last lap fight in Monte Carlo between Danny Kemper and Jay Fletcher, the Dutchman versus the Britishman.
He's got three different penalties. He's got 3 different penalties, Danny Kemper. And Jay has... Oh, he served his 5-second time penalty.
Oh, Danny's they're ghosting.
No.
He's going to have to go around the outside into Sandoval. He's hit Danny. We're going to have some great post-race interviews after this. Danny's into the wall.
Oh, no.
I hope Jay hasn't pushed him into the wall. Really hope he hasn't. He's big front wing damage now. As Donkey gets past First Shot Ryan side by side, going down the main straight. Oh, what can happen here? Fire Shot Ryan's gonna go round the outside of Donkey. Oh, puts Donkey into the wall.
Oh dear, it's all kicking
Danny
off.
has massive front wing damage, and I'm gonna just pray Jay didn't put him into the wall.
Can someone?
If somebody, we will get them both in the post-race interviews after, and we can't ask them.
Oh dear,
Danny's out. Danny is out of the Grand Prix.
Oh. Well, that's
the worst end to the DRC Monaco Grand Prix possible for Danny Kemper. As Jay Fletcher will come around to win. The Jay Fletcher wins in Monaco, and there will be a lot of post-race questions. But Skeltazar, he's gonna get on the podium here as Hard Apple Gamer.
And he's probably going to get P2.
He will.
I consider if Jay Reid did push Danny Kemper into the wall, that
Hard Apple could win here.
Hard Apple could
Donkey's
win,
out.
or Skeltazar.
Oh, it's all kicking off here. Donkey's into the wall in the last lap. Skeltazar will come home to finish P3. Fire Shot Ryan P4. PMP Mac will come home to finish position number 5. Great result for the Irishman in the end. Donkey will finish 8th. Junior Spams will come home for the first points in 6th position. If you could invite our top 3 to the post-race interviews. Severe will come across at 7th for Mercedes, double points. Alfa Romeo 3rd and 4th. I think they both did well for reserve drivers.
Jay Fletcher is in our comments. I made the corner, but you win.
I think I might get a DSQ and a quali ban after that race, to be honest. A lot of penalties will be coming out of that Grand Prix. It was not clean at all.
Yeah, you really weren't clean.
Your full results, then Jay Fletcher wins, of course. He's a Britishman, not Irish, followed by the Dutch of Hard Apple Gamer, who is not Scottish, he is Dutch. Skeltazar will come home in 3rd for Oh, amazing debut podium, followed by Fireshot Ryan in the second Alfa Romeo. PMP Mac will come home 5th after some collisions, followed by Junior Spams. Then Severe in 7th. Donkey DNF'd, and so did Danny, but Killer Last did come home in 10th, but he will get P8 after that Grand Prix. The
Evan, you do realise you have to invite the players.
Yeah, I know, I do. I realise that, but the Graysburg didn't finish this Grand Prix, neither did Max, AMC F33, Killers, Karem, or TTVI Quicks. Make sure to leave a vote for Driver of the Day below. As we do need to see who did get it. It was a very messy Grand Prix, and I don't think anybody's going to win the Mimula Safety Award, will they?
We'll just take a quick look. Yes, nobody wins.
Yeah, so no Mimula 1 Safety Award for today's Grand Prix, as it was anything but safety.
Yes, just the one race where this award was just cancelled.
And we will get the top 3 in for some post-race interviews in a minute. We have Art Applegamer, Jay Fletcher, and Skeltazar. And we will wait for them to join, but the driver of the day, we have 1 vote, and that is to Skeltazar. Skeltazar gets driver of the day on debut. Can't ask for anything better than that.
Oh, Jay is here.
We have our Grand Prix winner with us now. Hello, Jay. How did you get it? We'll start from the bottom. Skeltazar is here. P3 and driver of the day on debut. Skeltazar. I don't think you could ask for any more than that. Your microphone is very low. If you could higher that up, that would be... And if you're wondering what that loud noise is, it was Jay Fletcher's fan. Jay, is it good to win 3 races in a row?
The second safety car restart, I couldn't access 748 gear, which was just great because every time I went down a straight, I got overtaken. So I had to brake late and everything, and oh my god, it was horrible.
Wait, why did that happen? What was
I don't
wrong?
know. It was the actual car in the game, like the gearbox failed.
Oh, but then with Danny Camper, what happened at that last lap?
Yeah.
He died on the exit of turn 1. It was hilarious, honestly. I shouldn't be laughing, but it was funny.
Well, it's not really hilarious for Danny, and
No.
I'm sure if he's watching, he will not agree with that. But was there any sort of contact on that last lap?
No, there wasn't contact. He spun on his own at turn 1.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
That's
touch him.
strange.
And I don't know whether Art Applegamer will be joining us here, of course. But Jay, did you get a puncture? How come you pitted 2 laps from the end? Okay, so it was tactical. Okay, we were...
Just for a certain length, you get a puncture.
Yeah, the tyres were fine though.
So it was just tactical.
Yeah, it was just tactical.
We wonder if Skeltazar here. Can you hear us? No, he is not, and that will possibly be the end of post-race interviews, as our second place man has decided he doesn't want to join us. But yes, that is the post-race interviews, the very anticlimactic post-race interviews. But any final words, Brandon?
Oh dear. No, I think, well, it wasn't the cleanest race, but there was excitement. And
There was a lot of excitement, I have to give it. Next week, we are going to Silverstone, I believe.
That should be good. That's one of my favourite tracks, so
Should be
hopefully
another good race. Will we see a home soil win for Jay Fletcher, or will the championship leader Art Applegamer? we will see.
Wait, why is Scanza Star? Can we talk about your...
Okay, yeah, I guess we can do the next post-race interviews. You finished P3 in the driver of the day on debut. Can you ask for anything more? Wise words from Skeltazar there, but that is it. Now I will finish the ending. Will we see Jay Fletcher win on home soil, or will Championship leader Ard Apple Gamer come back to bite? That is all we do have time for here in Delta Racing Community. We can't wait to see you next week for another Grand Prix in Season 5 of DRC. From me, Brendan, and the rest of the DRC team, stay safe and stay well. And good night.